Mark kicked the windshield, and Tay-K opened the door and shot him.
Alright, so look, man. Now, I haven't touched on this case a lot, but Tay-K, L for beat, I was trying to beat the case. But I ain't beat that case. Trick I did the race. Well, I can't even lie, that was my song about 6 years ago. Eating good noodles every day. Boy, I want some noodles right now. Way too much sodium, though, my brother. I can't be walking around here looking like some of y'all. Come on now. Big back, big back, big back.
Hey, plug your ears in, man. You know
They come from all that sodium in them noodles. I know you like the chicken flavor. I do too. But put the noodles down. Get your big tail in that gym right now. You hear me? Enough with my morning workout motivation. Now, Tay-K, this dude just got dealt the bad cards at life, huh? Let's be real. His dad gang banging. His mom gang banging. What you think he was gonna do? You guessed it. And you was right. Rest in peace, OG Macko. He turned out to be a gang banger. This dude is a gang and evil twin. One of the original YNs of this new crash out generation. This dude cut off his ankle monitor while being charged for murder. Goes on the run. Catches another body in a Chick-fil-A parking lot. Shoot a music video called The Race while being on the race from the law enforcement. And this dude wasn't even 17 years old yet. That sounds like a GTA character. Sounds like something that we do on video games, right? But this is real life. That is how Tay-K ended up in this situation. He allegedly was tied into a murder, a robbery turned homicide. He allegedly was in the car with some people who shot a white girl because she didn't want to give him their number. He allegedly beat up an old man in the park and robbed him. He allegedly murdered a cameraman in a Chick-fil-A parking lot. Like, this is the type of stuff that you do when you play video games. I don't know what it is with kids nowadays, but you gotta know you're gonna get caught, dude. Life is not a video game. I've been here for over 30 years now. Trust me, I know. And again, in Tay-K's situation, it is unfortunate because he lost his life so young. I think he was like 16 years old. He got arrested or something like that. His brain wasn't even fully developed before he started crashing out. And a lot of that comes from the parenting, right? As I spoke earlier in this video, his mom was a gang and evil twin. His dad a gang and evil twin. Hey man, the guy was kind of doomed from the start. But at the end of the day, there's no excuse. You did the crime, so you doing the time. You're going to jail, buddy. Now, Tay-K's ex-girlfriend, she just testified against him in court yesterday. Let's check it out.
And so after you picked up Mark Saldivar, where did you guys go?
He asked us if we could reschedule for the day and if we can give him a ride to North Star. So I agreed and I said, okay, that's fine.
Okay. And so you were still going to give him a ride to North Star Mall?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so on the way to North Star Mall, what happened?
We hit the light at McCullough, and Tamar took out his gun and pointed it at Mark and asked for his bag. Mark refused to give him the bag, so they all started hitting him, and Tamar was hitting him with the gun, and the whole time I didn't look back, but when I did, I saw his face. And I started telling them to let him go. And I just kept screaming, let him go. And Jalen opened the door and started pushing him out. And he was fighting to get back in the car. And then I didn't let him in the car. So he went around the car and he jumped on the hood. And then the light turned green.
Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there, okay?
Okay.
So, when you all were at the light on McCullough, you said Tamor produced his gun, correct?
Yes.
And who did Tamor have the gun pointed at?
Mark.
And what was Tamor saying when he had the gun pointed at Mark?
To give him his bag.
And so, once the light turned green, what happened?
He pointed the gun at me and told me to start driving. So I started driving. I didn't know where to go. So I turned into the first place that I saw, which was the Chick-fil-A. Once I turned into the Chick-fil-A, he kept yelling at me to get him off the car. I didn't know how to, so I was just going back and forth really quickly. And then Mark kicked the windshield and Tay-K opened the door and shot him.
Now, no disrespect, but Tay-K is officially cooked. Like, he was already serving like 40 or something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But now, to have somebody snitching on you in this second murder, yeah, that's basically your whole life, fam. This guy probably will never see the light of day again, at least outside of the prison wall. And it's all because of that crash out culture. I think drugs contribute a lot into that culture. Around that 2017, matter of fact, 2016, 2018, man, them kids was out here drugged out. They be so drugged out that they really do think they playing a video game. Don't be thinking about their life, the consequences of nothing. And it results into this. The drugs, the influence of the culture, bad parenting. All of this resulted in this guy crashing out at 16 years old. Now, me personally, I think if he actually proves himself as a changed man in the next 50 years or so, he should at least be eligible for parole. Maybe could get out around 70 and live a little life. But I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't sound too promising. Okay, so I was wrong. He's currently serving a 55-year sentence, but he's eligible for parole after 28 years. And if he gets time served with this, because he wasn't sentenced until 2019, that's like 8 years. So realistically, for this one right here, Tay-K could have been home by the age of 44, because he's currently 24. 8 years served, eligible for parole, 28 years. You do the math. At the age of 44, he could have actually been free. But now with this other murder charge, and his ex-girlfriend who was in the car with him, she's actually snitching. If they gave him 55 years for that prior murder, they probably doing worse on this one, because his ex-girlfriend is actually naming him as the shooter. I don't think he was a shooter in the other one. Just supported the robbery. But nonetheless, hey, this is the end result. Again, some people get lucky. They may get out the street around 45, 50 years old, become preachers and pastors and all of this stuff. But majority of them end up in jail or dead. And that's why I tell everybody, if I was you, I'd just stay out the street. Just go get a job, folks. There's so many opportunities out here to earn money legally. You know what? I don't even think it's about the money anymore. People just like crashing out. Hey, and if you want to crash out, crash out. You ain't my people. I don't care, my brother. This dude been locked up since he was 16 years old. Never been to a prom. Never rented a car. This dude, he wasn't even old enough to rent a car. Book his own hotel. Never got a chance to vote. Never went to college. Never had kids, didn't start a family. His life just literally hit pause at 16 years old. And now he's just in jail aging until eventually, you know, like all of us, he passes away. And that right there scares me so much. You don't never have to worry about me crashing out. I love my life too much, man. As far as we know, we only get one. And I'm not trying to waste mine. Locked in a facility around a bunch of men. That's just me, though. That thought alone, that's what kept me out of jail. I'm not trying to be around no dudes all day, my brother. But anyway, man, how y'all feel about this? Let me know in the comment section, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Hey, man, follow me on Instagram, TZF Baby 252. I'm gone.
Prolific.
Ay. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Ay. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry.